All right. It's your boy, Wumbus. Watch me be bad at stuff. Time to get down with more Balatro. Been a minute. It's been since like March. I, been so honed in on Dark Souls 2. And it finally had a decent chunk of time on a Sunday where I was like, we should stream. So we're doing it. We are living large and in charge. It's time for some Balatro. I figured today we might go through and do some of the challenges just because I've never touched them because I've, just been grinding through. But as you can see, I've actually am about halfway through getting gold stake on every deck. So we're making that process. It's just, but we've still got, Ghost deck is probably like my favorite. And then we've got to go through all of these. So I have fears of painted deck and I'm real nervous about erratic. But those will be another day and likely in my personal time just because I don't want to have y'all sit through me trying to beat gold stake with decks. But like I said, today I would really like to figure out what's going on with the challenges because I've never done any of them before. Thought that might be kind of some fun and interesting content. I don't see a ton of people doing this, so thought it might be a hoot. But let's take down the music and then we will get rolling with some Balatro challenges. So whenever you first get in here, you only have 5 unlocked. So let's try the first challenge. Yeah. Got to take it one day at a time. And you'll find your way back home. All blinds give no reward money. Extra hands no longer earn money. Earn no interest at end of round. And you've only got eggs. Which, fun. You just have a flat for the normal set here. You are banned from your basic econ jokers and then the vouchers that actually care about interest, which I guess is nice that they're just not there. And then your deck's the standard 52. But yeah, let's see how this goes. So, really all you're doing is when is it worth sacrificing an egg to get strength, basically. But it's white stake difficulty. So let's see how that goes. This does not win it in one, so we will pitch down. Especially since we have 3 discards, living bougie on the high life. 8, 9, 10 jack. Is it worth it? Also, it seems like Streamlabs is deciding not to update my chat, which is mildly annoying. Let me try to reload that really quick. Not what I'm looking for. Right? Huh. Here, let me... Yeah, not sure what's going on, why it's not displaying in window. Well, let me double check this, because that's odd. Yeah, thank you. Oh, it's got to jangle me around. I swear, Streamlabs, sometimes wants to work. Okay. Is that now doing something? Yeah, like I said, it's showing on, the actual display, but, in OBS, there's, a widget for it. It's just, not doing it. But, like I said, that just means we may have to be a little bit even more observant, which is fine. You know me, I'm so good at being observant. here. That way if it decides it does want to be... Oh, okay. It freaked out. Yikes. That's a new one. Dude. Okay. Oh, yeah. Let's, I don't... Maybe. Okay. That's odd. You know, I wish there was a way to, like, refresh just this. That would be cool. I don't know. Like I said, I'll just have to glance a little farther to the left, I suppose. Huh. Is it worth... Because I would need a queen either way. So I guess if I'm looking for one of 4 cards, do I think I'm more likely to get a queen or another 10 or another jack is the real question. I mean, it's 4 of 4 either way, so whatever. I mean, that... Sure, Balatro. You know, sometimes the game is just like, here's everything else that would work. How about that? It's like, cool, I'll take that. Ah, the value up. 5, 5, 5, 5. Ugh. Okay, so that's probably not terribly worth it. I guess we crack one of these and sell an egg. Is it worth... I think it might not even be worth it to sell an egg. I think I'm gonna... It might be more advantageous for us to risk it, you know? Of course we drew another 9, but... I guess here we'll just pitch here. And that's awesome. You know what? Let's just go on a spade plan. It'll be fine. If we get the jack, it would be a royal flush of spades, which would be pretty rad, but not what happened. It's fine. Ooh, pair queens. Pair 4s. Maybe that gets us there? Nope, not quite. All right. Whatever. We'll high card an ace. It literally doesn't matter. I'm like playing efficiently to some degree, but okay. So now the eggs are worth $8. Ooh, Chad. We do like Chad. I wouldn't mind picking up Chad. Chad feels pretty safe, especially if we can get some modifications to our stuff with like the Arcana pack. Of course not, but whatever. Not really worth wheels. I guess we could make flushes a little bit easier for ourselves. Or we'd have more jacks. More jacks seems fine. Yeah, who doesn't love a good Chad every once in a while, you know? Okay. I would have to sell another one to get that route. Like I said, we don't have any interest, so we're not like incentivized to hold on to money per se. I mean, I guess we'll level up high card just for the feels. Okay. Oh no, spades are debuffed. That thing we were worried about. I mean, a pair of 2s, I guess, is better than nothing. I'd kind of rather get stuff moving. I actually got pretty far with... I mean, I guess it's kind of no difference there. I actually got... Most recently, last night, I did a run with... what is that deck? The one where you start with Telescope. And I managed to get all the way through with that deck because I had a Wii Joker and a Chad and got it to like 300 chips and like a couple of antes, which was pretty cool. Well, this may have gone down the toilet already. Lord. We did not get lucky on these draws at all. Yeah, I mean, kind of my best shot's a pair of 7s, so it's not going to make it. These challenges might be more difficult than I thought. All right, well, you know how it goes. The first run has to be a little foobar, right? Okay. Omelette. Well, I'm willing to pitch these and see if we can get something a little better going. Huh. You know what? Let's try for a decent flush of hearts, I guess. Nope. Yeah. Wow. Okay. That's rough. But again, like, it doesn't matter if we use all of our hands, because, like, who cares? Sure. That'll do it. That's weird, like how it's making my brain thinky. That's probably pretty good, unfortunately. Yeah, I think I'm okay selling an egg for that, just because that is going to be just good point scoring moving forward. Speaking of, well, now we're obligated to at least play a pair, so I don't really want to blow through all of my discards just in case. Okay, let's throw these down. I mean, that's a flush. Actually, I mean, the flush will get us there. We don't have to. We're not entirely obligated to play pairs, but... Okay. Our eggs are now more expensive, which is nice. No money. Ooh, there's a way to get consistent money without eggs. Huh. Like, I like this voucher. I don't know if it's worth selling 2 eggs for. I definitely want this just because it's a way to get consistent money after we sell all of our eggs. So that's a separate issue. This seems really money intensive to be able to win with, considering our econ's going to be kind of up in the air. You know what? I do want this voucher. I think we'll be better off. Ooh, DNA. Do I care enough about... I mean, again, I don't think it's worth that. I think we push on. I think it's better. Okay. Clubs are debuffed. Lovely. Here. Let's see, because we're trying to pitch 4s. I guess we'll throw the debuffed 5 in there. Not a 4 to be seen. I mean, we discarded a 5 earlier, so pair of queens, pair of 7s, a decent flush. Let's play this flush to get 5 cards out of our hand, because that'll get us pretty close, and then we should be able to kind of greed it the rest of the way. Because this would give me 40 points, so that wouldn't win. So let's get rid of everything we can. Get what we can. We're trying to greed. Of course, it did give us enough. Well, never mind. That's fine. I mean, half Joker isn't a terrible idea. Is it worth it to do a Mega Arcana, though? I mean, I guess if we're worried about our strength, it's probably smarter to grab this. Let's see, we're trying to discard 7s this round. Okay, played cards, but again, luckily we're kind of... Okay, and like I said, we're trying to pitch 7s. Let's just try to find some 7s. There are some 7s. Look at me. I'm Mr. Meeseeks. All right. We don't want to play more than 3 cards, but that'll be good enough to get us through. So let's see. Our eggs are worth $14 now. I'm kind of tempted to hang on to them just to keep like temperance value. No temperance to be found, but still. It's probably better to strengthen these 9s so that I can have a consistent amount of 10s. Yeah. Although I guess cloud 9s really are only like value proposition. See, we'll be discarding 10s this round, so I mean it's probably better. Ooh, these are okay. I guess again we're just trying to get more consistent pairs, so let's upgrades people. All right. Of course. Like I said, judging from what we saw, I think that means we can play these 5, not feel bad because we won't get the buff, and then plod for 10s. Let's pitch this 10. Hopefully find another 10. Of course not. Here, I think we might greed it one more time. Again, just looking for 10s. There's a 10. We're still looking for 10s, but that'll give us enough to buy the voucher. You know, I'm willing to be greedy one more time. Again, because we're not as worried about our hand economy. Yeah, all right. So a 3 of a kind plus 20 times 2 should be decent. All right. Of course. Of course. It's fine. This is perfectly fine economy, so I'm not that worried about it. Let's see, our eggs are decently pricey. I'm not like, ooh, actually I just realized how tone deaf it is to do this particular challenge given the price of eggs in our current economy. All right. Well, we know all my queens are going to be a bit out. Okay, so we're trying to pitch 7s this time. We finally got some friggin' 10s. There's our 3 of a kind, so we're probably fine on that end. I realize I have a 7 to discard, but we won't win in one hand right now, so it's fine. He says this, he almost wins in one hand, but yeah, let's see if the good Lord will grace us with what we need on this. Again, let's greed a little bit more. Of course, debuffed 7s, because why not? You know what? We came here to chew gum and discard 7s, so we'll do that. I mean, I guess this is better. Yeah, like I said, I wasn't too worried about beating that. It was more about trying to keep our econ up. This time we're trying to discard 3s. That's a real good one. But I think we'll be okay for a moment. Let's see. I'm going to buy the Arcana pack first. See what we've got going on. That would be a strength. And I don't know if I necessarily care about that. We did make a bunch of extra 3s. So I don't necessarily want to lower the amount of 3s we have. Let's keep our suits the same and just make face cards. I think that's the smoothest bet. And then the only thing that would really suck is a Wraith, I guess. Yeah, let's make more face cards. Cool. Okay. Tempting, but not necessary. Because like I said, we want to hold on. We want that voucher. And we're trying to discard 3s this time. So speaking of, the good Lord has seen fit to bless us with 2 of them. So we will gladly take that. You know, I kind of want to see where we're at with pairs. I'll take $20. That's fine with me. We're trying to discard 3s, not 4s. Yeah, this seems like a pretty goated run to get the $20 off of the lucky cards. See, that's fine. Yeah, I think we're okay with that. Well, going in here with $38 feels a lot better. Yeah, I don't really need the money. What I need is strength. I guess, I mean, planets are strength, so keep leveling up. We could level up high card. You know, I guess we'll just do a pair. I mean, if we're kind of leaning on half Joker anyway right now. Yeah, let's do a flush too, just because that was decently strong. I'll buy an Empress, and then let's see what's in this standard pack. Ooh, a blue seal glass King of Diamonds. That I'm interested in. Yeah, let's move along. Well, I mean, sometimes you do just get dealt good stuff. Geez. There's our blue seal. I mean, I do kind of want to win on a 3 of a kind. So maybe we do this. I guess we're trying to pitch 3s, so here we might as well make a little money off of it. There's a 4 of a kind, which isn't super useful, but not bad. I mean, let's play that, guarantee that we don't win on this, and then see what that 3 of a kind gives us. We still need 3s, not, but whatever. This should be perfectly fine. There we go. I'm going to say I'll gladly take a Venus. I mean, that is something. Level up 3 of a kind a little bit. Let's crack our Arcana pack. More strength. All right. What are we looking to discard this time? Kings. So, do we go misogyny mode? Or is it worth it to have more gold cards in our deck at this point? I think it might be worth that, and then we can start trying to strengthen our 10s as much as possible. Let's see, is it worth selling a $25 egg? Now we're getting to egg prices in America right now. Ooh. Because I don't think it's worth selling our mail-in rebate, just because that is giving us really consistent econ. Let's sell an egg. It's fine. And then reroll. We love a Magichan. Reroll uncommons. This is a rare. None of these are uncommon. I mean, that is scaling molt. The only issue is do we die if we play that? Or if we buy that? I don't know. I think we might be able to get away with it, to be honest. Spare Trousers can scale and get us to where we need to be anyway. That does give us 1 uncommon. I don't think it's worth that. I think we hold on to our $20. Let's see. Okay. Well, there's 2 pair of face cards. So that's pretty good. And we can go ahead and Magician some of them and Empress the others. So that's nuts. I'm looking to discard kings because of course I am, but like I said, money's not necessarily the issue at this point. Yeah, I mean, that's like halfway, so that's not terrible. I'm going to pitch these. There's that 5 we picked up a second ago, so we do want to play that at some point. Let's keep juicing our pants, which sounds worse when I say it out loud. But I like that blue seal. Here, let's pitch these. Yeah. Well, I mean, that is a 4 of a kind. You know what? I think as foolish as it may be, I'd rather just get through this and guarantee that we move forward. Juice our pants slightly more. Didn't lose the king, which is good. Okay. Nick Planet card's free. That's a planet card. Arcana pack. Again, with the money. I mean, I guess at this point, if we're leaning toward face cards, it'll be better just to have a smaller deck. I'm tempted to buy that voucher. Because we really want to play 5-card hands if we're doing it that way. So I guess a full house is probably better. Yeah, we'll buy this. A hone. Okay, well, at least we got the pair of 5s this time. What are we looking to discard? 8s? Alright, here, we'll make $5. There's 3 5s. Well, 2 5s and then 3 kings. I'm cool with that. Make a little more money. Yeah, alright. Alright. There is the eponymous Chad. Huh. I mean, $31 is nothing to sneeze at. And Chad, so if we can find a photo, we're doing pretty good. So, but that means we do need to be a lot more conservative with our money now. Huh. I mean, we probably will high card it a little bit more just because now we have Chad. I guess we'll level up straights. Better than nothing. And then let's try to find more face cards. That is another Blue Seal King. All right. I'm trying to pitch 5s. We'll level up full house again. Okay. Yeah, I think we just push forward. Holy hell. All right. We're trying to pitch 5s and we managed to pull a 5. I think we'll win off this full house anyway. And we'll get to level up full house, which is insane. Oh, yeah. Oh, there's a 5 of a kind. I think we still do this. I still have a discard. We could still potentially discard a 5, so it's fine. Unlock a... Let's see. Yeah, I think we do just kind of weasel our way down. I know we're not leveling up trousers at this point, but it's fine. Here, let's throw down a 5 of a kind. Casinos hate him for this one little trick. Yeah, because now we can level up 5 of a kind. Okay. Yeah, let's just start deck fixing as much as we can, trying to put everything we can into face cards. I think that is the move. Yeah, those aren't terribly helpful. Yeah, I mean, leveling up Uranus isn't a bad idea. There's another 5 of a kind buff. Let's see, one more reroll. I mean, if we were worried about chips, Scary Face with a Chad's pretty good. But we're not, so it's fine. We are looking to discard 10s this time. Speaking of, do I want to blow my full house on a thing with no face cards? I don't think I do. So let's discard down a wee bit. There we go. You know what? I would much rather have 3 face cards. And there are 3 face cards. So I think, even though it's not the best value, I think it is the most money for me. So plus its chances to buff a lucky card. So damn it. All right, well, whatever. We made some money, so I can't complain. And we got close enough, so whatever. I do want to discard this 10 at the very least. We don't have any repeat hands, so we can't play a full house even if we got one. So that's fine. Let's play our 2 pair, finish buffing our trousers. Wow, that 2 pair would have been fine anyway, see? Sometimes lucky cards are just the answer. Okay, so now if we're going that route, that's actually not bad. What would I get rid of for that? Boy, I wish. I mean, I guess we could just really rely on lucky cards for our money. Other econ will come back around. That's really good. Plus, it does give us some chips, so. Another familiar? I wish I'd opened this first. We would have totally taken an Ecto. Yeah. Okay. Damn. All right. Well, that's on me. I should have opened it first. It's fine. Planet X. Let's keep leveling that up. Now that we don't have consistent in econ, I want to stick around with what we've got. Yeah, let's pitch everything that's not a face card worth copying. 3 10s, because of course. You know, I think we'll hold on to a 10, just so that... There we go. I mean, I guess queens are worth copying, right? Yeah, I realize it's maybe somewhat greedy, but it's worth it. Unfortunately, we have two jokers that care about specific hand types, but it's not that big of a deal. Plus 2 steel cards, you never know. There we go. Make a little money. Win it anyway off high card, so not bad. Not bad. Yeah, we'll level up 4 of a kind a little bit, too. I don't know if I care as much about Jupiter nowadays, but it's not bad. Let's see if we can keep finding 4s and 5s of a kind. I guess we might as well level up high card a little bit just because we're going to be playing them consistently. And those are the 2 hands that we level up, so. I think I'm going to play the... Oh, I shouldn't have played the 2 pair. I'm an idiot. But whatever. It juices our pants. I didn't get value on that, and that's on me. That's... You know, like I said, not an amazing gamer per se. Once again, we will high card for the value. 20 molt. Okay. And now we can play a full house and risk glass, or a full house and just not get the steel value. I think I'm fine with that. Yeah. Didn't need the steel value. It's fine. Okay. Yeah, we're still a little weak, so we need something. We need better deck fixing is what we really need, but don't want multiple scaling jokers. Here, let's open this jumbo pack and see if there's a baller face card in there. Not really, but I think we'll just take any face card at this point. Okay, we'll level up 5 of a kind more, because again, as we get better deck fixing and as we get more... See, we have 9 kings, 8 jacks, and 6 queens. So we are mostly face carded at this point. I guess we're leaning toward kings, which is better because we can strengthen the queens and jacks into kings. We can't. That's really good. Is that better than Chad? I think it is. Yeah, I think that's really good. So, because we don't have photo, so it's not a huge deal. Let's see. I think I'm just gonna make a copy of this chat. Oh, duh. God, I'm so bad at this game. We weren't gonna get DNA value this round anyway, so I wasted a hand. Lovely. It's fine. You know what? For the sake of it, I think we do at least make a little money. Okay, yeah, because there's a full house. Let's hunt for the blue seal. One of our 2 blue seals would be lovely. I don't think I need the glass at this point. I mean, that is just more value. Let's see, do I care about the queen? About the steel queen? Here, I guess just in case we draw a queen, it'll be fine. There's the blue seal. Okay, cool. Oh, cool. Yeah, and I don't have to play the steel queen because I drew another jack. Math. The English of numbers. There we go. Okay. So we're making moves. We're making stuff's happening. We're doing things. Another egg. Oh, he came back around. Too bad we don't want him. I mean, Magician with retriggers is really good. Like I said, we need strength is the problem. You know what? If we're trolling for strengths, I guess we'll level up. Well, I guess 2 pairs probably more relevant than 4 of a kind. We'll play that over a 4 of a kind right now. Okay. I'm okay with having more blue seals in my deck. Hey, and it didn't break. Hell yeah. Okay, cool. pitch these, look for better face cards. Those are better face cards. Yeah, I think I'm not going to play the kings because we have 3 of these. All right. Well, I mean, if we're hand sculpting anyway, right? Like, let's really go for it. Yeah, sock and smiley face with some other stuff going on is pretty good. Like I said, as long as we don't come across the serpent, I'm not terribly worried about it. I guess if the serpent was this boss blind, but I wasn't paying attention, my game froze because it decided to give me a negative, and that is a decent negative. I mean, again, we're not in the greatest position as far as money goes to buy a ton of tarot cards, but not mad about just getting more general mult. General mult. Hey, you know how I said that thing a second ago about probably not? You know what? I think we're gonna try to greed for a 5 of a kind here. Let's see. Didn't get there, but that's fine. Okay. Once again, we like more glass and more blue seals. So, well, let's see what my 4 of a kind is versus my full house. Because I've leveled up 4 of a kind twice. So it's 90 times 10 versus 165 times 14. I think that might be a little bit better. Come on, money. Give me $20. $20! Yeah, lucky cards. Hell yeah. The goats of the run, for sure. Okay. Not the build for mime, but we do like mime. Okay. Let's see. Hierophant Chariot. I mean, I guess just having better card quality is probably worth it. I mean, don't get me wrong, leveling up full house again would be nice, but like, I'd rather just have my face cards be of value. I mean, having less cards in my deck, yet again, is a good choice, especially since it does seem like I have added quite a few because of DNA. But, well, I mean, I guess if I had a king in here, I would be more concerned about it, but I don't, so that'll be fine. I think we re-roll once here. Chad, I swear, man. You're real good, but, like, I don't need you. That sucks. Is Chad better than Sock if Chad is polychrome? Yeah, I should have taken that Ecto earlier. I really should have taken the Ecto earlier. Because, I mean, it seems crazy to do this, so I'm not going to sell that. Really, I mean, it comes down to, is it better to have Sock or is it better to have Chad? I do think Sock is better, but the 1.5 at the end is also really good. Is my deck to a point where I don't necessarily need to be adding stuff, I just need to be cutting stuff? I think it might be sell the DNA. I think that's the angle. Cool. And we made up for it because now that happened, so. All right. That's pretty nasty. All right. Oh, if I play a pair. Oh, no. Oh, hey, we got straight. Odd. Sorry. Oh. Ooh. Here we go. We will pitch a little bit more. Since we have the Sock, I think it might be worth doing this. I don't know if this will win just because it's not all face cards, but it might. But I want to play more lucky cards because money. However, this did not pay off, but whatever. Yeah, it won anyway. All right, whatever. Cool. As long as we're breaking 100K before we get to ante-8, we're fine. Yeah, I think we just keep shipping forward and see what happens. Okay. Okay. Yeah, pitch. Okay. Let's see. I think I'd rather risk it for the biscuit and try to get another jack over that. That's pretty nuts. I think we're okay with that. Let's get 2 blue seals worth of value. Maybe, no $20, but that's fine. Like I said, that was kind of a cursory bonus. Yeah, the 1.5 is really paying off, actually. Again, just to get past anti-8, polychrome is actually super solid. Well, I mean, there's the trio. We could have $8. Is the trio just a strict upgrade to the duo at this point? Because we're pretty much only playing hands that have 3 of a kind in them. I think it is just kind of a strict upgrade. I think we just buy this hermit and hang on to it for a minute. Because if we can get a lucky card hit, that's gangbusters. So there's our lucky card. I think I'm going to pitch this queen. Yeah, okay. Fingers crossed on the lucky card hit. How about that? That would be real spicy. We didn't get the spice, but we'll probably get through this, so it's fine. Okay. I still haven't even checked what the boss blind is. Oh, it's the flint. Okay. That's annoying, but not the end of the world. Of course, we got both of our blue seals in our opening hand. Let's see. Let's pitch those down. Let's pitch these away. Of course. I guess one more pitch. Okay. Yeah, I think either way we have to kind of risk it that way, but it's fine. Oh no, half. Oh. How will we survive? Yeah, I couldn't have gotten double blue seal value anyway, so worth it. Time to see what and we did get some lucky card hits, so we will Hermie. Okay. Yep. Eggs back. Let's see. What's our 8th? Oh, large. Okay. Yeah, it's fine. Cool. We don't worry about that. I could even go back if I really needed to, but I don't. Okay. Wraith. Yeah, about that. Deja vu on a lucky card seems pretty good. Yep. None of those particularly synergize except for 2 pair, so 2 pair. Okay, we've got some rolling we can do now. Temperance value. Making money. Sure for both of these. Value is value. 3 of a kind and 2 pair kind of our like worst case scenario hands. Huh. No, not really worried about that. I think we just roll forward with our money. We get dealt a full house. Can't be mad about that. Now that we have Chad back, it's actually not bad to play this. That's funny. All right. You know what? $9 is $9. There's a lucky. Yeah, I think we pitch like that. Well, we could have gotten our 5 of a kind. Bummer. You know what? I'm here to juice lucky cards, so it's fine. Hell, our lucky card value is pretty good. Like, whatever. Is it worth risking it? I think it is. Nah, okay, fine. We'll just win. It's fine. Put the lucky card up front. There we go. In there with Chade. With the Chade. Yeah, like I said, I wasn't terribly worried about that. Yeah, I mean, the trio was just a strict upgrade, so not mad about it. Hermie! Happy to see you, buddy. Alrighty. Yeah, this wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. This has been sort of just decent. Yeah, I think we turn cards into lucky cards. Sorry, there's a bug flying around. Alright. Yep, we'll keep juicing that if we've got fortune teller around, I suppose. Yeah, I guess we will do that, even though neither of these are terribly useful. We're definitely never playing a Neptune, and pair would be like true worst case scenario. So Steel Joker. Oh, we got a whole 1.4. Yeah, we'll buy 4 of a kind. Let's see, yeah, because we're going into the boss blind, right? So like now's kind of the time if we're gonna blow all of our money. Nope. Paradolia. Oh. Yeah. Justice. That could really get us out of what we need. Well, some sticky spots should we come across them. Okay. Double blue seals. Meaning I probably do want to use this Justice. Yeah. Huh. Oh, there's our red seal king. Yeah, I guess that means that we get to hang on to our Justice and only get 1 blue seal value. It should be fine. One way or another. We're juicing our pants. Keeping them grooving. Yeah, there we go. Oof. We had a decent little run rolling. Like I said, not a lot of like endless potential, but that's not what this is about. So I'm about to say, does it just end, or do you even have the option to go into endless with this? I wonder. Yep, there's a 2 queen. We got the full house now. Cool. Let's see. There's a blue seal, and there's our 5 of a kind. Look at that. He came back around. I think we'll probably play a 5 of a kind just for the memes at this point. Whether it juices our pants or not. Got the juicy pants. Hey, we got our first. We actually got an achievement. Literally haven't touched these. They do go to endless. Weird. I don't feel like it. But yay. Yeah, I was about to say my profile. I actually have done a challenge now, so woo. But yeah, as you can see, I've got 8 decks left to beat gold stick with, and then I'm done. And then it's the challenge of getting gold stickers on all the jokers. But let's get through the challenges while we're here, huh? Okay. That didn't even take an hour. Nice. Now we've gotten Mad World. Extra hands no longer earn money, earn no interest at the end of round. And we have Paradolia and Business Card. It banned the plant, thankfully. Yeah, because that would suck. Paradolia, if it just forced you to go into the plant, you just lose. Oh, and you don't have any 10s or face cards or aces. Interesting. That's weird. Cool. All right. Well, anyway, 15-minute city. No restrictions. Forced to have a ride the bus and a shortcut. No restrictions. The deck has no aces in it. Weird. No aces, 2s, or 3s. Ooh, and double the face cards so that you're kind of stuck with everything. That's interesting. Sorry, I finally killed that mosquito. That's going to be weird. All right, let's see what happens. I mean, I guess for this first hand, we don't necessarily care about boosting the value on this. We just want to get through with the money we can. So, Riffraff isn't a bad idea. And that voucher's really good. I mean, if we're trying to play a bunch of straights because we have shortcut. Dude. Okay, that's rough. Screw it. We already played a full house at this point. It's fine. There we go. Like I said, the sooner we can get to juicing this, the better, but not necessary at the moment. Damn. All right, yeah, I think picking up the voucher here is probably our best bet. And then maybe buying this. Okay, chip joker. That'll work. Okay. 4, 5, 7, 8. That does not get us there. We don't need more 4s than we currently have. I'm fine with pitching that. Okay, so 4, 5, 7, 9, 10 gets us going. Cool. Okay. So yeah, now we're on the bus. That's actually decent econ considering what's going on, so. 4, 5, 6, 8. That actually may have just been a super clutch pickup. Let's see, does this... Yep, okay. It probably wasn't a great idea to play that just because we're going to win, but probably better to get the $10, get the $5, but... Ooh, invisible. I don't really know if that's better than any... I don't know what I would want to copy, what I would want invisible to copy. Because, like, worst case scenario, it copies shortcut, and that sucks. So, let's see. That was small blind, right? Yeah. All right, let's try this. You know what? Let's start. If we can push all our face cards into kings and then just make Baron happen, that might do it. Which I think means we pick up this fool. Because we have econ under hand. 5, 8, 9, 10. So we need a 6 or a 7. I guess we'll hold on to a face card. Because fuck it. Yeah, we need a 6 or a 7. There we go. There's a 6. Yeah, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10 is a straight that plays. Cool. Let's see, we got the bus up to 3 now. Cool. Let's crack this Arcana pack. Nice. I should have fooled first. Whatever, it's fine. Let's see if this pays off. Not 2 times. Not 2 times, Derek. Was that small or big? That was big, so we do need to buy the voucher. Yeah, having 2 permanents is going to be... Oof. Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll discard the debuffed one, too. Make our money. I mean, because 7 and... I mean, I guess I'll hold on to the 8 just in case. We won't need the 4. We can hold on to the jack if we draw more face cards. Of course, we didn't draw good face cards, but... Don't want to... Yeah, I think we just have to not make $5 here. A 4 of a kind of 10s. That might do it. I should have played the queen in there too, but whatever. It'll be fine. We got our money for the bus. We took some drugs before we got on the bus, and now we can't recognize anybody's faces. So, cool. I mean, is that more consistent, Chips? I think so. Here, let's get different money for the bus. And then crack an Arcana pack. We can pick up that voucher in a minute. That is a lot of cards that I don't want to have to strengthen. So, worthwhile. I should have picked up the Magician, but it's fine. There we go. 6, 7. There we go. Hey, and it's actually just like a natural straight. As opposed to those unnatural straights. Actually, that we've been playing due to the shortcut. Okay, now I think... Hey, we can double our money. Yeah, that just cuts cards. I'm not terribly worried about that. If we're going to go with the strength angle, I think I'd rather just have $20. Especially considering seed money. You know what? For the memes, if we can find a 3, that would be rad. Ace does not do a whole lot for us. I guess we pick up a gold 9. slant toward nines. Yep, don't need that. We want $5. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Once again, a natural straight. Almost a straight flush if we'd really gotten there. But yeah, what we need to find is a multiplicative joker. What would be cool is if that happened whenever we got antimatter, but it'll do. Ooh, ancient joker. How many straights have we even played? 5? I think I like ancient joker more, especially if it's giving us like a 10 anyway. That's decent. Which means we want to start picking up lovers. Don't take that out of context. I mean, that is a face card we wouldn't mind holding on to, but it doesn't directly help us. So, like, Empress is probably fine. What's he on right now? Spades? Okay. No. Rolled a little too hard, but it's fine. 4, 5, 6, 9. So I need to find a 7 or an 8. All right. That'll do it. 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. And then double trigger on a lucky card. Okay. That's kind of what we're looking for. Come on, 6 or 7. There's a 7. All right. I think that means that we will probably just Empress up here to get stuff rolling. There we go. Like I said, if we can get the Baron angle, we're cooking. We just got to get there. You'll love to see it. You absolutely adore seeing it. Okay, we'll save ourselves $1. That does not terribly help us. Nice amount of money. Okay, what would be lovely is if we could start leveling up straights. There we go. More straight level? Come on. No such luck. Okay. You know what? I guess the only other thing we'd rather play over a straight is a 4 of a kind, so. I think we level, or we roll one more time. Let's see. We were trying to play diamonds this round. Okay. Well, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10 does not get us there. Let's see. Am I willing to play a pair of 8s? I think I am. Actually, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10 would have worked, but whatever, that works too. 4, 5, 7, 9, 10 is a straight. Only one diamond, but the diamond that we have is red sealed, so we can't be mad about that. Like I said, what we need to do is start finding lovers. That's what we're really digging for at this point. That and obviously levels for Saturns. Once again, the only thing I think we'd play over a straight is a 4 of a kind, so there we go. I'm tempted by the Neptunes, but they aren't what we're able to accomplish at the moment, so I think we'll do one more. Okay. This actually would be an interesting deck to try to roll. Yeah, I think we just say goodbye to those and then pitch these 3, make $5. Let's see. We're, of course, doing spades this time, so diamonds are kind of out. Let's see. 5, 6. I think because 4, 5, 7, if we find an 8 or a 9. Yeah. Of course. There we go. I think that means that we're comfortable. I guess actually we probably would rather do the we'd probably rather do the 78 because it's in the middle. And we're doing spades, so we want to play that 10. There we go. Ancient Joker coming in clutch. Like I said, if we can find Baron and go like Pog, Baron, Pog, like we will. Because I'm not married to Chaos the Clown. As much as we like him, he's not terribly necessary. Hey Chad, what's up, buddy? Nope. 69. Love that. Okay. Yeah, I guess I was just saying, like, we do want to start getting, like, some levels into straight flush, too. But Saturns are obviously going to be our main deal here. Yeah. Yeah. Because we're at a plus 11 here, which isn't bad. And we get plus 10. We'll get 100 chips if we play a straight. Again, not married to that, but it's fine. Those are pretty trash, especially considering we don't have any aces in the deck. Yeah, I think we pitch this way. There we go. More stuff to pitch. What are we looking for this time? Hearts. So yeah, specifically those. 4, 6, 8, 10. I need a... I need an odd numbered card in there. 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. And it happens to be a heart. Love that for us. Okay. Base halved, but that's fine. Okay, that got us pretty close. We are unfortunately out of... Let's see, I think we'll probably do that. Yeah, okay. Shit. Okay, come on, high card. Come on. Limp us over the end. Oh, God, we need to get rid of some more face cards. That's rough. I mean, he's negative, but he's not useful. I mean, like, would I pay $7 to have one extra molt? Runner is useful over, like, Devious. Let's see. Yeah, that may be a bad decision, but I'm okay with it. Let's see. Let's get that free reroll. Strength to turn stuff into kings, so that when we come across that Baron, eventually we'll get there. You know, that thing that's super possible and likely to happen. Let's see. Let's just keep upping our like card quality. Yep. Magician again. All right. Once again, I think we just keep upping our card quality. Yeah. Okay. Like I said, this may get a little sketchy for a little bit just because we need to level up the runner. But we pitch a 10 because that's like our least useful. Yeah, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. That'll do it. Let's see. What are we're trying to play diamonds. And of course, we've only got... Well, we got 2 diamonds. That's fine. Yeah, let's do that. And a steel card in hand, so... Not quite, but good. Okay. I think the 1.5 molt is better than that. So 4, 5, 7, 9, 10, I think is a straight. So, and we got a decent amount of diamonds in there. So let's do that. Let's keep juicing the runner. Yeah, there we go. Ancient Joker, pulling it together, man. Oh no, it was diamonds last time. It's moved to spades. I know how to read, I promise. Okay. Get out of here. It's fine. There we go. More levels in just basic straights we like. Still have not seen a lovers. The idol. That's not terribly useful. Nope. Okay. Oh no, face cards are debuffed. What are we gonna do? Yeah, I think we pitch a 5. Make some money. Strengthen these queens into kings. 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. We only had 1 spade anyway, so it's not a huge deal. Okay. We 3 kings smell like stinky things. Okay. Come on. 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10. Wait, yeah, I did spades, right? Cool, good. Let's put these spades up front. Straight's a straight. Take it. Yeah, like I said, I don't know if the 1 molt mattered. Like, this is probably a huge waste of money. But when you're making this much money, it's not as big of a deal. All right. Baron, Pog Baron, hello. Donde está Baron? Necesito Baron. Like I said, if we come across the, like, if we play a 4 of a kind, we're good. Just ice. I think we probably just whatever and keep increasing our card quality. Nope. Paradolia just really ruined Ride the Bus. That's really only useful if we happen to come across it lands on a face card, so alright. Oh no, our face cards, what are we gonna do? 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. Think that'll do it. Nice. Yeah, and our runner's catching up to what we were doing with that common joker anyway, so not bad. Not bad. Okay. $19, and then to-do list that will occasionally work, but is 10 flat mult. I don't think we're that worried about it. Chariot we like. We will buy this voucher so that we can guarantee we get some Saturns. There we go. Straights are level 5. Okay. I mean, that is in the realm of what we were talking about, right? I mean, I guess I'll take the diamond because, like, who cares? Let's roll one more time. That didn't matter. Let's go. Okay, 5, 6, 7, and then some jacks that don't help me. You know what? Actually, I guess if we're going that route, here, let's do that, and then pitch the 7s. You know, I'm gonna hold on to the 10 just because it makes me feel special. 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, and we're looking to play hearts, so that lined up perfectly. Let's do that. Hey, there we go. Runner's basically already up to where we were with, I mean, plus 12 mult whenever we play a face card's not bound. $15. Not bad about that. Let's open this Arcana pack. Let's see. Those are bad. So, not worth it. Is he better than Chaos? Because, like, Chaos is saving us money, but, like, am I worried about money? I don't think I am currently. More worried about staying alive. Because we are starting to fall off. Let's keep leveling up straights, because that's another way to stay alive. Nope. Hiker would be funny. Hiker and runner, hilarious. I know it's not value, but that's value. We'll do that. There we go. And then what are we trying to play? Diamonds, because of course. 8, 9, 6, 4. Okay, not quite enough this time. But 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, just a natural straight we'll take. We got one diamond hitting there, so it'll be fine. Cool. Like I said, once again, I guess the only thing I'm really worried about is Serpent. Yeah, now runner's past where we would have been. Do not need DNA this time. Okay. Celestial. We will get the straights rolling. Like I said, what we really need is more wilds. A 4 that does some stuff. And then again, with 8s and 7s being kind of in the middle, it's not a bad idea. Guess we'll take here. We'll let this make the decision. We'll let Ancient Joker choose for us. Yeah, I guess we buy Neptune. We literally have no 2s in our deck, so we is not helpful, unfortunately, even though we love we. Don't want to clear 6s. So, no repeats. What are we going to do, guys? Let's pitch there. Yeah, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and we're looking for clubs. You know, I think we do the 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, because this 10 is a club. I don't think we're going to get there on this hand, so we're going to have to play 2 hands, and I don't want to have to play... yeah, I'd rather pitch 3 kings. Maybe the 4. Because if I play a flush, it resets this, and that sucks. It is somewhat inadvisable to discard like that, but it's fine. Of course. All right. Yeah, because this is turned off. It won't do anything. Huh. Let's see. Let's magician. I don't think high card's going to help. But at least it's in the suit that we're looking at. That did something. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Let's see. Let's do that. Again. Oh, I already high carded. Yeah, it's on me. All right. Let's try this. I was about to say, Green Joker actually contributing slightly. We got there. It's fine. More Saturns. I guess we might buy Director's Cut just to stay abreast on our ability to not die to boss blinds. There we go. More Saturns. Like I said, we really need Lovers, because Lovers is so good with Ancient Joker. I guess we just take $20, because like the rest of those are kind of eh. Photograph. Yeah, that tracks. I mean, I guess we pick up Devils, because they pay for themselves. Temperance for money. I mean, this is giving 26 molt versus a potential 12, so that's better. More levels up for straights isn't a bad thing. No, although funny to see those two together. Let's see. Yeah, like I said, if we're going to play anything other than a straight, it's going to be a full house, so. Okay. 4, 5, 7, 9 does not get us there, and we are looking to play diamonds this time. Let's see. Five, 7, 9, 10. And of course we're looking to play diamonds. So here, let's pitch these, make some money. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and one of them being lucky is pretty good. I don't know if this will win it for us, but it'll be fine. Okay, it did. Never mind. Whatever. We were fine. Okay. Egg. Come on, give us a Lovers. Nothing. Still, that's insane. Okay. That's a bummer. Let's level these queens up. Dude, if I come across that Baron, we are stoked. It's just getting it. I guess I'll devil this king, too, just to get it out of our inventory. And then, yeah, I think we just take bukus of money. Okay, come on. Baron. Nope. I don't think that's better than anything I have currently, because this is giving me a lot of money. Bean's not terribly helpful right now. No. Yeah, again, just to improve card quality. Not what we're looking for. Improve card quality. Nope. Banan. Ooh, de banan. Just with the amount of value that Faceless is giving us, it's like, ugh. I guess getting out of Faceless does kind of lean Green Joker into being useful again. Yeah, I don't know if that's smart, but I'm doing it, so it's fine. All right. Yeah, and I've got to remember next we're going to be a little unfortunate, but that's fine. Let's pitch all of our face cards. Let's pitch all of our face cards that aren't special to me. Okay, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. Here, I guess we'll magician these. Make the 9 not gold because we want to play our 9s. 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. Hey, $20. See, we didn't need Faceless. He's useful, but he's not necessary. Cool. Vampire. This time I think we do need to roll all the way down because there's no way we're winning without playing straights. So let's give me wilds. I really don't need any of those. So, you know what? Sure. Madness. Is it madness? Yeah, I mean, again, if we come across the Barret, we're fucking made. Nope. Well, all right. Like I said, our money's going to get set to 0 either way, so it's fine. A 3 of a kind of 8s. Lovely. You know what? Let's go down 1, because we want to play hearts, obviously. 6, 7, 8, 9. Not useful. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, though. 7, 8, 9, 10. Like I said, oh no, we lost $3. It's fine. There we go. And our banana gone. Banana gone. It's a really interesting... a banana gon's a really weird parallelogram. Not useful. I guess we take an 8 just to even it out. Spectral pick. A hex or a grim. Neither of these do anything for me except kill the run, so we won't do that. Yeah, I guess we'll just shuffle on. Hey, it does nothing because of the build we currently have rolling. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then we are looking to play spades, so at least there's one of them. Cool. Yeah, I was about to say. I think we're okay. We're clearing 100K now, so it's fine. We're not playing face cards, so Midas Mask does nothing for us. Let's just carry forward. That's a lot of face cards. I think we ironically pitched 3 of them. 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? We're playing clubs, so I want to play this 8. Okay. Yeah, our runner's kind of nuts, so cool. Not mad about it. Yeah. Hierophant to increase card quality again, and then Jumbo to boost straights more. Mega Pack, because we're at that point. There's another wild finally. Yeah, we got 5 of everything. We actually have a 3. Look at us. Yeah, you know what? So I feel pretty. How about that? Okay, it's going to shuffle our jokers. What do we do? Oh, I should have bought another joker. I'm down 1. That's right, because Banana left us. Sad about that. You know what? Mostly because I just don't want to have to think about it. It's fine. Okay, so it was diamonds this time, but cool. All right. There's another challenge done. These challenges aren't that bad. It only took a half an hour. Only one try. Let's see. I know that there are more difficult challenges, so I mean, we'll get there. But the rich get richer. Chips cannot exceed the current money amount. Your chips can't exceed $100. I'm assuming that's pre-molt. And then vouchers. You don't start with any jokers or consumables. No restrictions, though. And our deck's just the normal deck. Interesting. So we still collect normal Income? Ooh, we got the pillar first. I mean, that should be fine. That's weird. All right. Did we pitch a 10 already? Okay. Here we go. Yeah, cuz $26 seems pretty good. I mean, sure, let's go hearts. Why not? See if we can find a good heart in here. Nope, but that is interesting. I don't necessarily want to do that yet, but it is something that we will keep in mind. Literally no hearts except for a 7, so that's kind of a bummer. Let's pitch those. I do want to use these particular face cards, though. So, for doing that, I think this is almost exactly the straight we played a minute ago, so not mad about that. Okay, and then 3 9s, one of which is a heart, so hopefully that'll push us over anyway. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I was about to say the chips limit doesn't feel like it would be as crazy because yeah, I mean, I guess we'll level up flushes, but the chips limit doesn't seem like it would be that crazy because, like, as long as you can get your molt really high, like, who cares? Yeah, I think we take an early blue seal. That's not a bad idea. And then buy the voucher because we're getting as much as we're getting. So, yeah, I mean, I'm so used to having the runner, I kind of got confused. I guess we'll just fish for a flush. I mean, right? That's... yeah. Don't need you. I mean, let's just high card and fish for a flush. I mean, I guess that's a flush, right? One way or another. I'm going to say I think we only needed like 2 ticks from our guy up here to get there. And now we can level up flushes. Like, hell yeah. I don't think this is as much of a downside as I think it is. Ooh. Yeah. Oh, okay. Hallucination. All right. And it's all hearts. Like, I mean, I guess this can be strengthened into a face card, which is easier to get re-triggers on. Yeah, I think we take purple seal. And then, yeah, I mean, if we're doing flushes, the hand size is really good. So let's do that. Suit. I would rather have the opportunity. That's a strength, like I said. Let's play this flush, even though it's not amazing. It'll probably still get us there. So, because having flushes be level 3, pretty good. 4 of a kind. Yeah, I'm being really mindful about my money, but like I don't know how necessary it is. I guess I would rather the blue seal be on a tower. Let's see. You know what? Screw it. It's fine. Let's do that. And then Emperor. Sun and Magician. That's, again, kind of what we want. That's obnoxious. Yeah, 2 pair. Screw it. Yeah, trying to get my brain back in, like, white stake has been a little bit more of a challenge than I thought it would be. Yeah, because, I mean, if it's gonna... let's just do this. Let's turn all of our face cards into hearts. What am I doing? There we go. Yeah, like... is this a challenge where bootstraps in the bowl are supposed to be real good? Yeah, I mean, I think we just keep leveling flush. I mean, if we're gonna go that route, we might as well. There's a strength again. We leveled flush last. Let's do that. How'd that? Yeah, I was about to say, I think we're just on a course to... Sure. I think we're just on a course to try to level up stuff as much as we can. You know what, actually? I would rather have that be a face card. And then pitch these. Emperor. Sure, we'll Hierophant. And then Emperor. Got a death. Let's turn this 5 into a King of Hearts. Empress. Those are fine. I'm not kicking them out of bed. And then, yeah, let's just play a fully decked out stack of cards, huh? There we go. Now, again, I'm aware I'm lulling myself into a false sense of security, thinking that, like, this will be fine. We have to buy this voucher, because if we come across the head, we're dead, so. Let's see, let's tower there. Temperance would give us very little money. Let's turn this 10 into a Lucky King. And then Emperor. Okay. Star and Hangman, which we're fine with. Yeah, we'll take King of Hearts. I guess we'll roll a little bit. Yeah, let's not go too crazy, but... Clip some stuff. Pitch some stuff. Let's turn all these into diamonds. Just in case we come across the Joker that makes all of your diamonds hearts and all your hearts diamonds. But yeah, like, still not really feeling any kind of issue here. In case we come across the thing that turns all your hearts into diamonds and all your diamonds into hearts. Here, yeah, let's open a standard pack. I mean, a gold seal or a gold retrigger. I think we're okay with that. That's decent. That's pretty good. Yeah, I'm like kind of confused. I mean, again, I can only assume it's going to get much harder as we move along, but like, this isn't that bad. You know, let's pick up a jumbo. Why not? Just flat mult. Can't be mad about that. Don't want the stone card. Don't care about these. I mean, sure. You know what? For you, we're going to play a flush of diamonds just because we just picked up that card, and why not? Make some money. Do some stuff. This feels like a trap in this particular environment. Not too interested in a mime. Let's see. Empress. What's under our Fool? A flush. Magician. I mean, Temperance for $10 isn't a terrible idea. I guess we'll Devil. And then Magician or Jack of Hearts. Because, like, I would probably pay $10 to make sure to Magician more of our face cards. So, I mean, Photograph. Yeah, I mean, with where our level's at, this is just solid. And Photograph and then chat immediately after is nuts. Oh my god, okay. Well, hard to turn that down. Holy hell. Yeah, let's level up High Card a little bit. I kind of want to know what happens if we just High Card a face card in one of the suits that we have the ability to do that in. I mean, this would probably be the best one. Yeah. Jesus Christ. Oh, Photo Chad. Never quit being you, buddy. Yeah, we'll take more hands. Yeah, Yeah, I'll take $11. I'm fine with that. Sure. Let's see, a red seal on a heart I'm okay with. Like I said, I think we might sell Juggler if we came across Smeared Joker, but that's about it. Devil pays for itself. No. You know what? $11 is better than no money. So let's go with $160. I mean, well, we certainly do have plenty of options as far as what to do. Let's do this. Let's do this. Still hunting for one more heart. We got there. Let's devil. And then throw this down. I actually should have moved this particular jack over. But it didn't even matter. Like, Jesus. Like I said, as long as you can get your chips over 100, it's kind of just a moot point, right? Like, because like it's just gonna tax zeros onto your molt, and if you can level up molt enough, who cares? I mean, $20 when I already have 200 isn't crazy. I think I'm better off making my deck smaller. Yeah. Ironically, to go in and try to buy more. That's decent. Like I said, we really want to find Smeared. I don't know how much I'm willing to roll for it, but like, I don't want to go below like 150 in chips, so. Nope. You know what? We'll hold on to the diamonds just because it makes me feel special. Yeah, let's do that. There's another lovers. See, where were all these lovers last time? You know what? I guess if we're going that route, we can discard a little bit. Is it goated just to do that? Because that gets me a lot of molt, actually. Yeah, plus 6 times 2 every time is pretty gross. Yeah, like, all right, man. I'm still looking for Smeared. No smears. Smears! Ah. Yep. Level up Jupiter. How many? Yeah. I mean, I guess I've cracked 6 planets. No repeat hand types. Oh no. I guess we magician. Sure. Why not? And then make some questionable discards. Dang it. I'm about to say that's not bad by any means. Yeah. Yeah. Like, I think we're okay kind of either way here, right? Like, here, let me clip this down. Alrighty. Jimbo's back. Egg. Sorry, y'all. Like I said, got an affinity for 4 of a kind, so why not? Jupies. There we go. Devil pays for itself, as mentioned. Yeah. All right. I'm kind of running out of face cards and this to even really mess with. So it's fine. No. Let's see. I mean, well, more gold red seal cards are good. Here, let's bump these babies up. There we go. I mean, yeah. All right. Send it. See what happens. Yeah, like I said, not terribly concerned. We need to find some more strength is the only thing. Smeared would be funny, but it's not ideal. Obviously, leveling up the hand we're playing is strength, but not ideal. Let's see. Because now our base chips are higher than our are starting to get. I don't really need it. Our base chips on the hand we're playing anyway is starting to get north of what we can afford. Let's see. Let's pitch these for another devil. Cool. Do I devil this queen just for the sake of it? I think I do. Because I think we win here again. Yeah, because now our chips can't go up anymore, but whatever. Yeah, like, money, money, money. All right. Banan. Yeah. I think we hold on to Banan just because we need a multiplicative joker if we can't find Smeared. Roll once. Turn something into a gold card. I think we pick up the Fool, but don't use it. Because now we're going to have to level down stuff, and I don't want to do that. You know what? Pair of nines. Everyone's favorite thing. Like I said, we're so, like, far ahead in that sense that, like, I think I can just, like, jank my way through here. It's not the end of the world. Yeah. I mean, a pair of queens isn't bad. A pair of jacks isn't bad. Let's do that. Because I don't really want to level down, but yeah, like just nothing to be concerned about. There we go. More jupies. Love a jupie. A joopy joop. Keep buying Jupiters. Let's see what's in here. Smeared? No smears. Actually, I just realized Bull's pointless. Because it can't. Because of the cap. Hanged Man, we like. That might even be worth fooling. Yeah, it's worth fooling. Let's clip these. Fool a bit. And then pitch those. Yeah, I think I'm going to cut these. Smaller deck. Love that. Play a flush. Yeah, like, Jesus. Yeah. Oh, no, banan. No banan. No. Well, hey, maybe now we can find, maybe now we can find our Cavendish. That'd be lovely. You know what? Purple Seal is pretty good. And then kind of meh. All right. Let's give it one roll. All right. Yep. Hold on to the gold card for the value. Hold on. Let's get purple. Purple's tapping. Yeah. I mean, lots of gold cards. Good value. Can't complain. Yeah, like I said, if we could get Smeared or a good other source of like multiplicative mult, we would be super into it. This is not good for us. I guess this is a good money source for right now, because we are playing face cards. We do have Chad. I mean, sure. General upgrade to card quality, can't complain. More Hanged Mans is what we really need. Let's clip these two. Well, let's throw like 2 rolls at it. That was hella worth it, alright. That means we can do more rolls. Hologram feels like a trap, but we do have Magic Trick here. Alright, well, that's going to be our multiplicative scaling, I guess. We'll buy a 2 of diamonds. The Serpent! Oh no! Hangman. Alright. Nope. Let's see. Nothing really worthwhile as far as, like, things to copy. Is it worth reading the this right now? 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, actually, I guess it's probably better just to turn these, right? Here, let's try to slim down on what we have in our hand and try to get another target to Sun. Yeah, let's do that. Because I've got a flush house, actually, that I don't want to play. I mean, I guess that is technically another target to Sun, so let's do that. Okay. So King up front, King, King. Jack, 9. Other Jack? Sure. It might have been better to unlock Flush House there, but whatever. Bit more money. Ooh. I mean, sure, I don't know if that's necessarily what we want, but that's not bad. And now that we have like other value going on, we pick up blue seals for sure. We definitely want that voucher, because if we come across smeared and we have an extra Joker slot, we'll take it. Joopy Joops. Taking deaths all day. I wish we had a 3rd inventory slot, because we'd pick up that Emperor too, but we don't necessarily need it. That's fine. Okay. Is there anything worth hanging, per se? I think there's something worth deathing. Let's do that. A tower is not terribly useful. You know what? A tower is not terribly useful. He said yet again. There we go. Hermit's useful. We like Hermit. We'll take a Hermit. All right. Let's lay it out like that. Get a little blue seal value, hopefully. There we go. Big money. No whammies. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, there's the Baron finally. You jerk. Had to show up now. What a jerk. All right. Mige Arcana. Yeah, I'm kind of at the point where like I just need to start cutting stuff. We definitely don't want a moon. An Empress is better than not Empress. Screw it. That's fine. And then... yeah, whatever. Well, that's fine. I'll take my dollar. All right. None of these are smeared, so we will bail. Okay. As sad as it makes me, goodbye, sir. There we go. There's a purple seal. Hierophant. All right. Here, in case I have to play it, I guess there's that. But I don't think we have to play anything. There we go. I'll chat a queen up front. There we go. That's pretty obnoxious. Money and 2 more levels into Jupiter. Jesus. Okay, and we will pick up kings in what we're concerned about. Take that. Come on. Nothing. All right. Sweet. Waste of $8, but whatever. Sure, just in case. Let's see. Yeah, we'll buy magicians. All right. Oh no. What are we going to do? I get the feeling it'll be okay. Yep. Pitch those. Now I kind of want to, you know what? Again, just increase general card quality. Can't be mad about that. That is not useful. We kind of just got the goat there, so we don't need to worry about that anymore. Let's see. We will Magichan these. Emperor. Hermit. Sweet. Do that. Yeah, that'll do it. More money. More Jupiters. Like I said, I'm not entirely sure if I just got super lucky or not, but like this hasn't been that bad. $11 or lovers. Well, here's 2 kings we haven't done much with, so we can level those up, I guess. And I guess we take $11. Like, dude, $11 is pretty good. More lovers. Actually, I guess we'll do that to this queen. That way we just have more options. Okay, $5. Let's see. Nope, the wheel didn't give us anything. Bummer for that. We'll buy you. Star. Buy you. Nope. Buy you. Okay. Because that puts a hologram 2.25. 1 random joker disabled every hand. That's not awesome. We kind of... Well, I guess we don't need all of our jokers. I guess if it lands on one of these, we're fine. Yeah. Sure. Empress those, why not? And then discard or deck card. No blue seals, so I guess I do want to, and that's a 4 of a kind. Do you think we could greed for the flush 5? You know what? There's a blue seal. Okay. I know it doesn't make a ton of sense, but actually, I guess this being a wild 9 is probably better than it being a steel 9. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, let's do that. Yep. Should have leveled up flush before, but it's fine. That'll be something. Yeah, I think we just clip these. Jumbo. More blue seals in the suit we're already playing. Yep. I think we just send it. The ability to clip more cards is probably for the best. Let's clip these diamonds. Like, man, I think it's probably worth selling out a greedy joker and just saying whatever. Here, I don't really even need the money anymore. And ironically, it gave us it back. So, you know. Actually, you know what? I guess we'll gold seal. Or we'll gold this blue seal. There we go. A Wheel of Fortune. Cool. Super useful. You know, I'm going to turn one of these queens into a glass queen. And then I think it's not worth it to put it up front. I'd rather have chances at lucky hits. But still. There we go. Yep. I got $1 for every day. Again, doesn't help me. Doesn't help me. That's unfortunate. All right. How many diamonds do I have? I have 16. So it's not like I have a ton of diamonds anymore. I guess it's better to pick that up than nothing, because adding cards to our deck is helping us, and we're picking up only diamonds right now, which is super annoying, but whatever. There we go. That's a way to turn stuff from diamonds. So, yeah, I think I'd rather. Yeah, I think we're fine with that. Because I can sell the diamonds and not care. Especially if we have a sun in our hand. Yeah. Yeah. I'd rather you be a chariot right now anyway. And then... yeah. That's fine. Lovers. Sweet. Good lord. And then you know what? Just for the goof. The goofs and the gaffs. Sure. I think I still put the lucky card up front. For the goofs and the gaffs and such. Yeah. There you go. Like I said, like, we've gotten through what? 3 or 4? Is it 4 or is it 3? Is it 3 or 4 challenges? We've gotten through a decent number. Yeah, we've gotten through 3 challenges in almost 2 hours. So, like, hey. On Knife's Edge. Okay, so this is what I was thinking about. Because an Eternal Ceremonial Dagger, and if I recall right, it has to be to the left of your deck, right? Or no, you just have a permanent Ceremonial Dagger. Okay. But, like, no other restrictions. This is just a Ceremonial Dagger run. Like, okay. That seems fine. Here, let's pitch these. Let's pitch these. Okay. Yeah, I was like, for whatever reason, it seems to be giving me jacks. So let's do that. Good full house. Why not? Start me with an egg. All right. I think Odd Todd is worth more than Scary Face, so I'll put it there. It does beholden us to buying a Joker every round until the egg just gets really high, but I think we can probably manage. +4 molt. Let's see, and we're relatively close to a flush of clubs and spades. I guess we'll lean toward clubs. Yeah. Oops. Yep. There we go. We'll feed it some popcorn. Why not? It seems like good flavor, if anything. There we go. Do we get there with just a 2-pair right now? Or is it worth it to go back for a flush? I want to try for a flush. Why not? They're fun. I like flushes. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Like I said, the longer we can feed the ceremonial dagger before we feed it the egg, the better. Ooh. Yeah, let's feed it a supernova. And maybe a blue joker in a minute. Like I said, the longer we can hold on to the egg, the better. That's just the best straight we can possibly play without having to discard at all. Cool with that? Jesus. All right. Sweet. Bootstraps can go into the grinder. Okay. Are we still, like... This is the real test. Is this just bonkers? Yeah. Okay, cool. Good. Wow, I really don't care about you. Here we go. That's somewhat annoying, but once again, I guess we're somewhat close to a flush of diamonds, so... And we just get dealt it. Sweet. Okay. Yeah, I just need to find something that I'm fine with this eating the blue joker. I mean, riffraff is certainly an option. Holy hell. All right, sweet. Yeah. Cool. Feed it the 3 of a kind. Pitch those just to kind of get an idea of what we got going on. Pitch those. That's a flush. That's not a flush. I'm an idiot. Never punished. All right. Hell yeah. Nice. Okay. Let's see. That means we can sell you for value. I think just moving forward and having some econ's not a bad idea. Yeah, I think we're okay with popcorn getting fed. 5, 6, 7, 8. You know, I think we're gonna greed a little bit with the mail-in rebate. Try to find some 10s. Yeah, because like we're already that close. I think a 3 of a kind is more than enough. We found a 10. All right. Thanks. Cool. Hey, it's another threshold. And whenever this thing eats this egg, it's gonna be insane. So even Stevens. Let's see. What's in here? Sure. Sure. Yeah, I want to buy this voucher. It makes me feel special. I'm trying to discard 10s again. Squishy squashy buckler. I mean, swashbuckler while we have the egg is really good. We're trying to discard 10s again, and that's what we've got there. So let's pitch those. More 10s. Here, let's play a 2-pair. Hey, there was a 10 in there. Love that. All right. 3 of a kind ought to get us there, so it's fine. Cool. Egg. Still pretty good. Okay, more discards is really good. It's a bummer we're going to let the knife eat mail-in rebate after we get that, but whatever. That sweet hot temperance value. Jesus. All right. Yeah. think we just roll forward. Let it eat. If we run out of discards, stuff happens. Cool. Kind of a... I just feel like it's somewhat of a moot point, but, you know. Yeah, I mean, sometimes the game's just like, hey, here you go. Yeah. Didn't even need to run out of discards. Joke's on you. More econ? Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, I mean, I guess if we're going to try for it, we might as well. There you go. Might as well get like a little bit of value, right? Hanged man. It wasn't me. It was the one-armed man. You know what? I'm not that foolish, so I think we are just going to clip these twos. And then maybe pitch these. There we go. That's fine. Yeah. Sure. More levels than 3 of a kind. Can't be mad about it. Emperor. Hanged Man Strength. Like that. All right. Once again, building up toward face cards being super good. Actually, here, let's just not have any 2s left in my deck. I'm fine with that. Magician. Next. Eat the superposition. No one's sad about it. Okay, we'll go that way. There we go. Hey, we got a king in there. All right. 10, jack, queen, king, ace. I guess we should play that just in case. Okay. And then a full house with a diamond in it, so. Yeah, like I said, we need some strength, but we're not doing bad. Like, not too stressed about it. Temperance. I mean, temperance value is temperance value. I would not pay $45 for to magician 2 of my face cards. There we go. Plus, we kind of got there anyway, so not mad. Not mad. Egg is worth $35, so that's doing stuff. Like, this is kind of holding off the value of this, which is weird. Like, having Swashbuckler and Ceremonial Dagger and an egg just in the middle is kind of weird, but not bad, obviously. Stun Man. He's a rare. Question is, what do I sell at this point? Because Riffraff is just feeding, so I don't mind that. Yeah, I think we cut Riffraff at this point. I'm okay with it eating Swashbuckler between the 2. Okay, next. Yeah, I mean, if we're gonna do it that way, we need to find face cards that are worthwhile. Here, let's just play that. Let's see what happens. Oh, well, that was fine. Sweet. Sweet. Okay, and then see if there's a... sure. We will feed you to the dagger. $4 more on him. Excellent. Do I have seed money? Like, why am I this high up? I don't, so I need to... I'm blowing money, not helping myself that way. Here, let's just make more face cards. Okay. Something to be turned into face cards. Sure. I don't know why I got stuck around where I did. Oh, I have another slot. What am I doing? Sweet. Yep. Nope. I think a fool is more useful than an empress. So we'll do that. And then move forward. Oh, at 8. Let's cut here. And then magician these. And then I'm going to hold on to the fool with the magician in it. And then we'll see what needs to happen. Yeah. Like I said, a ceremonial dagger continues to eat. Having that 250 just base chips is going to be really good. Yeah, that's decent. Yep. Let's do this. Hanging more men. Or making face cards lucky and then emperoring, I guess, is probably actually better. There we go. Cool, and now we get High Priestess. Get some other levels going. Not that these are particularly what we're going for with this set, but not bad. Okay. I must play 5 cards. Whatever will I do? Because, I mean, Jesus, I could just high card at this point. Like, good lord. But I don't even have to. Good lord. All right. Yeah, that'll do it. Like I said, we haven't even done our Haymaker play yet. So, Paradolia, everything is face cards. Sure. Why not? And then Temperance value is hard to turn down. Who doesn't love $50? Let's see what's in here. Nothing of value. Okay. Nope. Nope. Blueprint. Yeah, it's probably time to feed the egg. I mean, let it eat this first, and then, I mean, I guess we let it eat egg first, right? Because then it'll get like 150. I just wish I could move this all the way over here. But starting with a blueprint, it's kind of insane. Let's see, does this copy the -2 hand size, I wonder? I just want when we find out. Screw it, it's fine. Holy crap. All right. I mean, I guess I'll do it on the 9s because I'm more likely to actually like boost those. Sure. Yeah. Okay, that's insane. Like I said, we don't really need chips. I guess I should have probably cracked the buffoon pack first, just because I guess it does other value, but whatever. Yeah, just cut more cards with how small my hand size is. Yep. Okay. Yeah, because it kind of doesn't matter what I play now. Just, this is going to get obnoxious. It's fine. Mime? I guess it's an uncommon that I can feed it. And it, like, this is not helping, so it's fine. Hung Man? High Priestess, sure. 3 of a kind. I think we can probably reasonably sell the Neptune, seeing as we're probably not going to get that going. But, yeah, I mean, I guess we can try for a 3 of a kind. Might as well use our discards. I mean, it's not like it's hurting us. Yeah, so. Yeah. We were ahead by a mile either way, so it's fine. I mean, feeding rares to him just seems like a good idea. But I could get value off of that, so maybe we hang on. Actually, I could get double value off of it, so maybe we just hang on. Okay. 2 pair seems much more likely. Yep. All right. Wanted that strength, but whatever. I mean, yeah, well, we have no money. We do that. Ooh. Yeah, as foolish as this may seem. Mega Spectral, though. Yeah, whatever. That's fine. And then we can cryptid the Lucky King. Cool. I think I have to sell this Hanged Man so that the dagger doesn't eat my blueprint, but that's fine. Okay. It just dealt me a flush. Okay. Cool. Dude, this is nutty. I mean, okay. No repeat hand types. What will we do? I don't know. I don't know how we'll survive. Probably like that, though. Okay, into the final ante. And, oh, okay. So we are kind of in a predicament right now because I have to find some kind of joker to feed to it. There we go. I think it might just be better to buy both of these just so I have a little bit of a buffer. I guess I could have guaranteed myself a free polychrome joker, but whatever. 3 of a kind. That'll do it. Yeah. What's under here? Oh, yeah, actually, it's probably for the best. Why didn't I pick up one of these first and then do that? Your guess is as good as mine. All right. Yeah, sure. Judgment would have been nice. Sure. Actually, stone card probably would have been just as good. Jesus. All right. If it's just gonna hand it to me, I have a hard time turning that down. All right. Okay. Do you think we need to re-roll the boss blind? Probably, just because. Okay, that should be fine. All right. Let's see what it gives us. 8, 9, 10 jack. Jesus. All right. Cool. Fuck it. Why not? Yeah. Like I said, I'm not even sure how much what we play matters at this point. Yeah, it doesn't. it doesn't. It's fine. We got there. Let's see if we can find a third king, and we do immediately. All right. Admittedly, I was slightly worried about this one, just because I was like, this could get rough. Nope. Jesus. All right. Okay. Let's go in for more challenges. X-ray vision. 1 in 4 cards are... Oh, is this just flat? 1 in 4 cards are drawn face down? All right. This is one of the few times where I would actually skip this just because the pillar can be really annoying at first. Let's see. So I'm assuming that's a club, which means those are spades. So I think I'm okay with just doing this. Yeah, I think this might be a flush run for what it's worth. Because it's easier to keep track of what you have if you're doing flushes. Let's see. Rank would be a pair of 6s. Yeah, so this has to be a spade as well. I don't know. I thought that would pan out, but whatever. We got there. Okay. 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 Sure. You know, if we're gonna go that route, then strengths are probably worth it. Pitch those. Let's see, pitch these. Pitch these. Let's strengthen and then play this ace. That wasn't what we wanted, but whatever. Let's see. I'll throw this 5 in here. What are the odds this is a 7? Decent. All right, cool. Yeah, like I said, I might have porked myself, admittedly. Oh, well. It's the first one that's going to take us 3 try. It's the first one that's going to take us more than 1 try. It'll be fine. And that's just because I wasn't playing intelligently, not because of anything that the game did. Let's see, suit. Yeah, I guess we'll lean on diamonds this round. Cool. I don't think this is going to win it for us, but it'll get us pretty close, so. And then it just gives us another flush immediately, so fine with that. Cool. Dude, these challenges are weird. Like, they're not terribly difficult, they're just weird. I mean, if that's the way we're going, that's the way we're going, right? More flush builds. Whee. I can't reasonably trust these aren't hearts, so I think we have to pitch a little bit. There we go. What if it's just trolling me? Do we go with the safe play? I think we do. Yeah, okay, good. I would have been in trouble otherwise. That was a spade. Okay, whatever. It's fine. That wasn't, so it's fine. Yep, what I was gonna say, what are the odds I bowed myself immediately again? That sucks. That one had legs. All right. Again, I would rarely skip these, but that's actually a really good one to skip. 8, 9, 10, Jack, Queen. Sure. Keep our options open otherwise. Cool. Real weird, but all right. Yeah, you know, it comes and goes for sure. Trading card is really good, and we're gonna get $25, so I think I'm okay with that. Yeah, the bus seems risky. Let's see. Let's sort by suit. Okay. Let's start clipping some stuff. There we go. Dece. Let's see. Yeah, I was about to say, since we know those can't be clubs. Okay. And then literally we can just play like a card. Sweet. That'll do it. Okay, it took a little bit to get off the ground, but that's fine. Those are both pretty good with what we're doing. So I think we'll just take both of them. I realize I'm blowing down money, but like, it'll be fine. These are all going to be kind of difficult to accomplish, so I guess we'll do high card. High card, especially with card sharp. There we go. All right. Let's run at him. That'd be a flush. Cool. There's another club. And then this flush will get ×3. Like I said, now I guess, once again, the only thing we're really worried about is the needle. Because we need to play 2 hands to get our thing going. But it's fine. You know what? That's fine. A flush is a flush right now. So, what are the chances? Super okay with that. Once again, 2 hands, take it out, we're done, cool. Okay. I mean, I feel like this might be a little bit of a risky pickup, but we kind of need some more strength. So I guess this at least gets us where we're going. More discards is more discards. And then see if we can turn more stuff into the suits we care about. Worst case scenario, we turn a... Okay. Yeah, we turned a heart into a club. So, yeah, like I said, if we come across blackboard, we'll take it. Let's see. Well, I guess this is a flush, so screw it. And another flush, can't complain. All right. That ought to get us there. Okay. Like I said, for white stake, this is kind of fine. Uncommon. We have 2 uncommons. Yeah, I think he might be better. Let's open this, because then if we crack a card, we'll get there. What are the chances this is a heart, not a face card? Let's see. It was the king. Crap. Oh well. Whatever. That's fine. You win some, you lose a lot, right? I don't know why this is sketching me out, but it is. So let's pitch those. There's a floosh. Almost a straight flush. Hey, we didn't even need card sharp to trigger. I'm happy to have him around, but didn't even need him. All right. Empress, Chariot, or Lovers. Let's see. What if we... Chariot, I didn't even see what that was. It was... Okay, it was a 10 of clubs. That's fine. Yeah, I think we hold on to our money for right now. Break another knot in our colors. Okay. Coolio. Let's do that. Yeah. Okay, cool. There we go. Let's Magician. Sweet. That means that has to be an ace, which we like. Cool. Sweet. By a wide margin. Ow. Okay. Well, the Mega Arcana pack's real good with Fortune Teller, so... $15. And then Emperor? Okay. That gets us somewhere. I mean, I did just say it gets us somewhere, right? Let's... Empress. And then I'd rather hold on to the diamonds just because when they show up on the far right, I'm kind of comfortable breaking them. Another Empress. I'm fine with that. Let's roll just a smidge. Yeah. I mean, Hiker isn't uncommon. What would I cut though? I've played 11 flushes, so currently that's giving me more than this. Don't really want to cut trading card yet. Let's see. Yeah, because I'm crushing it with everything else. But hiker is decent. We don't really have chips right now. Let's see. I get the feeling that Supernova's probably gonna be less good than Fortune Teller in this case. And like I said, just it gives chips flat, and it also makes our cards more chippy. So hard to turn that down right now. Okay, we will pitch those. Sure, with the Empress. There we go. Yeah, I mean, as a just super backup play, that's fine. Yeah. And then I'll probably throw that out there and win anyway. So, yeah. All right. Okay, because we have an uncommon, an uncommon, an uncommon, and then baseball card. That's an uncommon, but not one that we necessarily want. Arcana pack. Yeah, money. Level her up. Tarot merchant, because if we're gonna have her, it's worthwhile. I think that means we probably want these structured like that so that she triggers first. I mean, I guess we'll take more spades in general. Death is good. Yeah. All right, so cards played previously this ante. That's a bummer. Let's see. Well, I mean, we know this is a heart, so I guess I'm fine with copying this. Okay. Like I said, it doesn't super matter what we play, because again, our strength is in our jokers. So actually, coming across the pillar now isn't as bad as it would be later. Probably never doing that. So there we go. That's more what I'm talking about. Here, let's do that. Okay. And then Hermie. Yeah, let's do this. Of course not. Yeah, I mean, I'm likely to accidentally play a pair anyway, so roll a little bit. Sure. There we go. That's what we want. We want to level up flushes. Okay. That's rough. I think we'll just cut the king. We'll be all right. Oh, so that means these have to be spades, actually. Solid. See? Paying attention to stuff. I'm good at it sometimes. Okay, there we go. A DeVille. I think we'll pick up a DeVille. Temperance. I think we'll do that. Temperance is not better than Hermit, so we will Hermit. Okay, come on, Jupies. Sans Jupies. I guess we could accidentally play a straight flush, so it's not a terrible idea to level that up. That's nuts. Ooh. Again, the problem is it might copy something crappy. Like, the only good target for it to copy would be baseball card. So, like, it's not super worth it. I don't think I've passed on this many invisible jokers. Ever. Yeah, we'll take a moon. Yep, keep clearing 8s out. Here, we'll devil you. And then I don't know if that's going to make it on its own, but it'll get close. It did. Okay. Like I said, it was close, but it got there. So whatever. All right. Yeah, we'll take a Magichan and more hands. And then Jumbo Spectral. Ooh. Ooh. Probably not worth the risk on that. Let's throw this here. Yeah. Okay. Klipsky. Solid. Do that. Nice. Nice. Like I said, we're still winning in one hand, so like I'm not too concerned. Like I said, we might accidentally do that, so it's probably worth it. Checking here. Worlds and moons. Or lovers. Not mad about lovers, actually. Because that just makes that always an option. If that ends up being our only heart, then it's fine. If we literally have one other heart, so if we can clip that queen, that means we're like really in the business. Probably should have just opened the Celestial pack. I guess I still can and get back to the interest cap. Joopy joop. Cool. Like I said, a lot less stressed about white stake than I am with gold stake, so this has been going relatively smoothly. Yeah. Bye. I think we play this. Yeah. Solid. Oogie. Ooh. Stonks. Is Stonks better than upgrading card chips? Debatably. This is really the only like flat molt I'm getting right now, so I don't really want to get rid of that. And like chips are good, but they're not necessary on white stake in my opinion. Yeah, I think I'd rather have the moolah. Here we go. Unfortunate. I think we kind of need to take those. Because like I would have to luck into getting the seals, so it's really unlikely. Screw it, why not? This is just in case we come across satellite. I'm getting additional value that way. Yep. All right. Sure. A flush is a flush. Okay. Oh no, our cards are drawn face down after? What are we supposed to do? Well. When you're already playing mostly blind, like whatever. There's our seed money. Alrighty. Now we're going to the moon, boys and girls. Now we're going to the moon. Dude, I don't know what else I'm going to use this moon, so screw it. I know that those are spades or clubs, but whatever. Money. Sweet. Love money. Who doesn't love money? All right. There we go. Now we know that all of our hearts, so pretty much anything to the left of the diamonds, we're fine. We don't even have, so literally everything in our deck is either a club or a spade, period, now. So actually, I might be worth getting rid of trading card now. I would need to find a better uncommon joker, is more what it is. Sure. About to say, mail and rebate's not uncommon. Not uncommon. Sure. Okay. So yeah, now I can start clipping the leftmost of these. All right. Probably could have Empressed, but whatever. Like I said, I'm not that worried about it. What I need to find is some blue seals. That would be lovely. Yeah. Okay. Spades. New. Spades. You know what? Wheel. Nope. Temperance. Banan. Love you, Banan, but I don't think you fit into here very well. Sure, why not? That way if I come across a... I mean, we will eventually, but if I come across a who's he, what's it? Why is my brain blinking? A world, you know, that's a great target for it. Yeah, I think we just keep peeking in here, trying to find spades, and then call it good. There's a world. Not that it's terribly useful, but a world is a world. That was not terribly useful, but oh well. Now I've got a world in my fool spot though, so like if we could find a fool, that would be real cool. Don't think we're gonna get that lucky. It's fine. Oh no, we have to play 5 cards. What are we gonna do? Well, I mean, I had no choice. I had to. Yeah, actually, then we could play the clubs. There we go. Okay, like I said, what would kill us if we see the needle? That would be really problematic. Ooh. Sock. Would we consider sock better at this point? I mean, we have a lot of juiced face cards. Yeah, I think sock is just better. Let's go with the death. Open the planets. Okay, that's kind of annoying, but whatever. Just in case we accidentally play a 4 of a kind. Oh, where were you, man? Yeah, we'll take a hangman. That's fine. Okay, no discards. That's fine. We don't need them. Huh. Yeah, I think we just death. Call that good. Because we're about to the point where we just need to start clipping shitty spades. There we go. Sure, just in case. Come on, juicy spades. That's a pretty juicy spade, not gonna lie. Sorry, I didn't mean to punch my mic. Again, just in case we accidentally do it. I mean, that is a ×3. It's a shame it's a rare, but... Huh, I don't think it's better. Let's see. ×3. What's our flush mult? 8? So that would only make it 24 at base. It's a rare, not an uncommon, so it's not like it's that much of a difference. And fortune teller is probably better. So, sure. Baron. Yep, we spin every wheel we can, just because we spin every wheel we can. There we go. And now it's giving it +10 again. Like, Lord, that's gross. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. All right. Yeah, man, I think we just clip. Do that. Yeah. Okay. Nope. Jupiter. I'm aware every level of Jupiter we get, it does technically make it the driver's license better than fortune teller, but we take a temperance. Sell the strength, use high priestess just in case. I'm always playing 5 cards, so that doesn't matter by the deaths. Okay, one more roll. All right. Let's turn this 5 into awesome. Kind of best case scenario, spade, sure. Yeah, that's gonna get dumb. Nice. Alrighty. More death. We love death. We will take hand size. Okay. Come on, Jupiter. Fine. Come on, Jupiter. There we go. Okay. Ooh-wee. Yeah. Take that. I have to sell a Joker? Oof. That's gonna be rough, actually. Let's turn you into a queen. That is actually gonna be a problem. I don't want to accidentally play a 4 of a kind, so there you go. Broke some glass, but that's fine. I mean, I guess I'll probably sell Card Sharp just because he's not helping that much. Yep, buy that. Unless we just naturally roll into a negative. That would be also pretty good. Empress or Magician? Magician, just because I can actually fucking see him. Yeah, and we'll Empress those. There we go. Dude. You know what? Just in case we play a 4 of a kind. Guess this is technically doing more than Card Sharp is because I'm winning in one hand. Hermie. More Hermie. Buy egg. It was good to see you for a minute. We're going to buy that. That's pretty good. We prefer Magician to Empress because we like to live dangerously. I mean, I would really have to fuck up to play a high card, but there's photo again. It's fine. Huh. I mean, that's the thing, is that most of our cards at this point are modified. Yeah. I was like, at this point, most of our cards are modified, so, like, it doesn't super matter. There we go. That's why we kind of need to be able to sell a Joker. Actually, I guess I sell To the Moon. Because, like, it's good, but it's not necessary. And especially if we're done at ante-8 anyway, like, who cares? And then see if the Judgment gives us something funny. More Magichan. Let's do that. Worst case scenario, I'd turn a 10 that was already lucky into a 10. Let's see. I mean, it's kind of hard to turn that down. All right, Verdant Leaf. Sell you. Let's Judgment, see what it gives us. I don't even think I have a gold card, so. And it's a common, unfortunately. So that did kind of weaken us a lot. But that's fine. I mean, worst case scenario, it means we've got to dig a little harder. Whatever. Yeah, I mean, not if we're going to get 20 pluses on the... Yeah. All right. Yeah, all the spades are the Shovel Knight cards. I'm sorry, I, like, just saw that. But, yeah, no. That's my, like, particular one. But to be fair, I don't think we're going to get through another challenge right now. Let me see. It's in options, right? customized deck, yeah, they're all Shovel Knight. The other options are Don't Starve, which is a game I've seen but haven't played. Assassin's Creed, which, like, I played Assassin's Creed, but eh. Slay the Princess is a game that has been recommended to me. The default does just kind of look cool. The Witcher, which is interesting. Cyberpunk, which I never played, so we stick with Shovel Knight. Then Hearts is Cult of the Lamb, Divinity Original Sin 2, which, if I recall right, is the same place that made Baldur's Gate. So, like, cool. Critical Role, not a huge fan of Critical Role. Bug Snacks I've never heard of, but it is super cute. That's the default. Amogus, The Binding of Isaac, which is another game people say that I will really like, but the dogs make me sad, so I don't do that. And then Slay the Spire, which is just, I love Slay the Spire. But Potion Craft, which is a game, actually I own Potion Craft, I just haven't played it. Warframe, which is a game I'm super high on. Vault Tech, which is like Fallout. I would be reasonably excited to play the Vault Tech, but I just really like Slay the Spire. And then Dead by Daylight, and then the default. Vampire Survivors is a fun game I've played, but Slay the Spire is peak. And then we aren't changing diamonds because diamonds are Stardew. But Enter the Gungeon, which is another game I have but haven't played. I'm not 1,000% sure what this is, but it does look kind of cool. Civ 7. Rust, which is, I know, a super popular game. Dave the Diver is another game that, like, gets recommended to me fairly often, but we keep it with Stardew. So, do I think I'm going to get through another challenge? I think it's worth scoping it. Let's see what's next. Mad World. Oh, this is the one that so we beat the 5 that the game, like, starts you out with in this stream, which is kind of cool. So, I guess that means next week we'll probably do these 5, maybe. Hopefully it's not too crazy. I'm gonna look at the back half later. But yeah, that was kind of an introductory look at what the challenges are. Admittedly, like, they weren't as challenging as I thought they were going to be. I'm sure they ramp up in difficulty, but it wasn't too bad, to be honest. But yeah, if you dropped in and came and hung out for a little bit, I appreciate you. Like I said, this is kind of just a chill Sunday stream. Wanted to play some Balatro and just kind of hang out. But tomorrow, like I said, we'll get back with Dark Souls 2, and then Thursday. And like I said, we're digging through New Game Plus, but I'm mostly just trying to get through as quickly as possible. We got to be the big 4. And then trade their souls with Strayed to finish that side of things. And there's literally 2 things we have to buy in New Game Plus. So that'll happen hopefully this week. That would be awesome if I could get it all done. But realistically, I'm just hoping I can finish New Game Plus this week. About to say 6 hours in New Game Plus will hopefully get us there, but we'll see. Beyond that, like I said, follow me on socials, watchmebebadat to see on watchmebebadat on Twitter and Bluesky, and watchmebebadat stuff on Instagram. All the links and stuff are on my page here, so do what you got to do. But it's where I post a meme or whatever about what game I'm going to be playing when I'm going live. And then if you're watching this on YouTube, appreciate it. Subscribe. We're climbing up there. We're at 142 subscribers, which is crazy. I feel like we just broke 100, so we're already 40% above that, 42% above that, realistically. But that's crazy, and I super appreciate everybody. Leave a comment about what you think about the challenges in Balatro are, or not what they are, because obviously what's interesting about the challenges, and if you have any ideas for challenges and stuff, I'd love to see it. But yeah, that's going to do it. Have a good Sunday, everybody. I was about to say, I've been Wumbus. Watch me be bad at stuff. Have a good rest of your time. Thanks a million for being here. Thanks a million for watching. Bye.